Hi, welcome back. This is low back release, strength, and support. If you're just joining me, no worries. We're going to do all the things. Starting with some low back support, take a breath in. And on the exhale, press your low back down into the ground. Get rid of all your air and draw in this vacuum effect, your low belly. Inhale, relax. And your hips might tilt when you do that. Exhale, press your low back down. Hollow, hollow, hollow. Inhale, relax. Exhale, press. Inhale, relax. Exhale, press. Strengthen those abdominals. And inhale, relax. Good, lace your hands behind your right thigh and see if you can slide your left leg down onto the mat. Draw this knee in. And on the inhale, lengthen your right leg as best you can. Exhale, bend. Moving through that about 3 more times. Stretching progressively. Getting progressively longer in the leg. The last time, maybe sliding the hand a little higher on the leg. Then bend that knee, scoot your butt to the right, and cheat your left knee over to the left for a spinal twist. Open this arm. And then roll onto your back again. Sliding the hands around the left thigh and the right leg comes down long. Inhale, lengthen your left leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. And bend. Maybe a little longer. This time, option to slide your hands a little higher, draw the leg in. Then bend the knee, scooch the hips to the left, drop your knee to the right, open your left palm, open your left side. You need to stretch up away from your low back as well, here in the waist, the chest, even the shoulder. And then roll over to your side. And we're making our way upright and meeting in all fours. I'm going to swing my legs around. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders. Knees are right underneath the hips like I'm making a table. And start to circle your upper body to warm up your hands and wrists a little bit. I like to turn my fingertips out, getting a little bit more into the hands, into the wrists. And then set up your tabletop again with your fingertips forward. And on the inhale, take cow pose, allowing the back to sway, drawing the heart forward. Exhale, round in. Slide your shoulder blades off your back. Look in towards your navel and try to hug in your belly. So there's the slightest core work here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Adding some strength work, bringing your knees together and starting a bird dog flow with me. Inhale, extend your right leg out behind you. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Think of your abdomen moving the leg. If all goes well, add the opposite arm, the left arm. Reach your left hand forward as if to shake someone's hand. And when you come in, make a fist like you scored a touchdown. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and inhale, extend and stay. Hug in the low belly, but continue to breathe If you're wobbling a little bit, that's it. You're doing it right. And release. Second side, inhale, extend your left leg out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg out. And knee to nose. Option here to add the right arm. Knee in, fist in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Stay, but draw your low belly in. Inhale. Belly wrapping in. Low back's going to work a little bit here too. And then release. Put your hands down, your knees down, and I'm going to take a few famous poses here. The first one is Child's Pose, Savasana. Hips come back to the heels. Breathing deeply. Maybe you can feel the low back breathing. Such a comfort if you've been in a pain response. Then look forward and slide and slither your way down onto your mat or to your space. And we're taking Sphinx pose with the elbows underneath the shoulders like so. And I'm going to tug the heart forward and bring my heart forward. A little stretch. Then tuck your toes, press into your forearms and lift up to forearm plank. Look down at your toes, scoot that low belly in. And then very slowly, take it on down. Good. Exhale, come on up. Inhale, come down. Now if you're having a great day or this is your second time taking the video, you want to challenge, maybe keep one leg to lift up for a little bit more weightlifting. And then on your second side, tuck your other toes in and lift that leg up. Now the whole body's working, but think of it coming from your center, from your abs. Finding that strong front body, anterior body. So maybe your low back doesn't have to do so much. Now bring your hands wider. See if you can lift up a little higher and take a flowing cobra. My fave. Let your shoulders move and your head move. And you might get a little higher as I'm demonstrating. It feels good in the core after that work. Bring the hands close to your low ribs now. Press to your hands and knees. Some of you guys might want a child's pose here for a deeper low back stretch. I'm going to lift up to down dog and see if I can press into my hands. I'm going to keep my knees bent for now and send my sit bones back. So I'm working with a nice long spine. Then bending one knee and the other, walking out the downward facing dog. Plank pose. Walk the feet back. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Hugging in the low belly, sides of the waist. Pressing into your hands a little bit. And now drop just one knee, your left knee, and roll to the inside of the foot. Left foot can kickstand behind you, and you're going to be in a side plank. Reach your right arm over your ear. And you have the option of lifting a little weight, your right leg, lifting it up. You might think of your right side crunching a little bit, lifting up a little higher. Left hip might be working, it's all good. Breath in, and then come to your hands and knees. We're going to take a twist here. Right arm comes underneath, head down to the ground. Take a few breaths, breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to hands and knees. And take the other leg behind you, coming into a variation of side plank, using the foot as a kind of kickstand, and bringing the top arm up. Inhale, stretch your left arm over your ear. Feel that stretch in the top of the body. And then the option is to slightly crunch on the left side as you lift the left leg up and do a little bit of effortful work here. Keep the breath moving. Remember, strength can be support. And then come to hands and knees and slide the left leg through, left arm through. Excuse me. Coming back to hands and knees into downward facing dog. We're going to toggle through plank and then back to down dog. Plank and down dog. Taking it forward to plank pose. Lowering your knees. Look a little forward and then resist the floor as you lower your entire body down. We're going to be doing a little bit of work to strengthen the low back in a locust flow. Bring your hands down alongside your body with your palms down and try touching your toes together. Super fine if your heels are apart. In fact, it makes good sense. Now on the inhale, lift your upper body. See how that goes. And exhale, slowly come down. It's okay if your glutes engage a little bit. In fact, they should engage, especially outside of the glutes. And as you're moving, bring your awareness to your low back. Feel that sensation in your low back. And we want to get really clever at determining, is this sensation in our low back, is it from the effort of building strength, or is it a pain response? Chances are, if you're moving mindfully and you've come this far, if you feel any sensation, this is you getting stronger. Feel it out. Make sure you can breathe where you're at. And I invite you to lift the legs a little bit. A little weight lifting in this hip extension. Now, they do not need to come high up for this to start to build strength in your low back. I like to keep my legs long, so I'm not just striving to lift the legs up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, and then let it go. Stack your hands, make a little pillow, shift your hips. And if you'd like to practice another locust pose, please join me. Touch your toes together and bring your arms out to the side. And on the inhale, lift everything up. Maybe retract your shoulder blades, getting into your upper back. Breathe in for 4. Inhale. Breathe in 3. Inhale. Breathe in 2. Inhale. Maybe a little higher, but without bending the knees. Hamstrings might work, glutes, of course. And then come on down. Take it out. Windshield wiper your knees. Move your knees a little left and right. And dropping those legs, bringing your hands close to your low ribs, pressing the hands and knees, taking a few cat-cows. Let that low back move again. And then making your way, please, to sit. I'll just turn so I can see you. We're going to bring the legs out in front of us and take a spinal twist. Pick up your right knee and place your foot on the outside of the knee. You can turn to the right and just hug in your right knee. Maybe it feels opening in the outer hip or the glutes. And if that's doing all right, feel free to go a little deeper into your twist by lifting your left arm and placing the knee outside. The elbow outside the knee. I think you guys probably figured it out. And there's a little torsion, is that the word? Little pressure. Your elbow's like a fulcrum. I don't know. I need to review these things. I'm just saying you can use the pressure of the arm on the knee to wring out the low back if that's feeling appropriate. If you're still breathing calmly, don't feel like you're in a pain response or the stress response. And then you'll see I'm taking a counter twist here over to the left. Pick up your right foot and place it on the inside of your left thigh. If your knee's sensitive, a block or a pillow can always go under it. we're turning and orienting our body towards a straight leg or even a little bit over to its side for a forward fold stretch. After about 5 or 8 breaths, slowly lift your way up. Point the knee to the sky and slide that foot down long. Pick up your left knee and put the foot on the outside of the knee. We're going to hug in that left knee and turning towards the left. You can look wherever you like in the shape. Playing with bringing the right arm up and using your elbow. It's a little leverage point to twist. And then unraveling slowly to the other side. Picking up the left foot, putting the foot on the inside of the thigh and turning towards the straight right leg, or maybe a little over to the right. Slowly lifting up. Point your knee towards the sky and bring your legs out in front of you. Feel free to bend your knees if it feels like it's all about the hamstrings and you want your low back to get a little more love. Now I'm pulling on my mat. I'm gently tugging my heart forward, encouraging that length in the spine. Working on the length in the spine, even if you're up here, right? And then at some point, cut all cords, let go of all effort, and flop down into the forward fold. And slowly lift your head, walk your way upright for a short core series. You want to find a fairly heavy block or a book or a weight, very light weight, okay, like 2 pounds or 3 pounds. I'm going to grab my block. Legs out in front of you. First, put your hands in front of your thighs. Press down. See if you can get the spine really long. Now, some of you will be able to lift up your hips. If you slide the hips back, some of you will be able to lift up your heels. And let that go. And find an object of about 2 to 5 pounds. Holding it out like a present. Start to round. Start to roll. Place your low back down first. Abs in. And your upper spine. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. And as slow as you can go, keeping the heels down, best of luck, lift up. And don't be afraid of those shaky places. I know I have them. Try to go slowly through those points as well. Ooh, little swing for me here. Hopefully you can work on less swing. Very good. We're going to take it down one more time. Lose the block for now. And see if you can hold on to your feet for happy baby, drawing your knees into your armpits. Or you can use your hands on your shins or thighs if that feels more organic. And just massaging the low back. You might round a little bit more here, bringing the knees into the chest. And some yogis really like a nice twist to one side. And then to the other side. Coming into Savasana, if you do have your book or your block, you could place it on your belly. Bring your arms and legs out a little wider than the mat would be. And rest. Coming back to the sound of my instruction. Float your eyes open. bring in a little movement to your hands and your feet. Take any stuff off your belly and roll to one side. When you come to sit in any comfortable way. See if you can work with a nice long spine, however. I'm going to bring my hands to prayer and close an Om. It's a good way of me remembering that there's a history to this. That yoga's from South Asia, that there's a long line of teachers. And for me to circle back to that tradition with an Om. Take a breath in. Have a lovely day or night, and be well. Namaste.